process?
So the approach, or like the result of you kind of just like doing
Match found.
is that it sets you into a system that lets you practice your
Enough training. It's time.
non-intentional. Like it's like kind of like if I'm okay, if I'm in construction, right? I'm gonna have big muscles probably, right? Why do I have big muscles? Well, it wasn't because I went to the gym, right? I didn't go to the gym for the big muscles. It's because I work a construction job and I have to make ends meet. So now I have big muscles as a result of me doing that. In this case, yeah. So I'm swinging around. I'm like kind of like falling into this and letting the systems around me shape how I like signing up for like a construction job is kind of like that sort of approach, which is, I consciously decided I'm going to join it, like enter construction, because maybe part of me also wants to have a fit, like a healthy body, right? But I also needed to make ends meet at first, right? So your main intention isn't like to like become stronger, become like bigger or whatever, right? But it happens as a result. Now, comparing that to like intentionally going to the gym to train your body.
Work with me, Reina. Your enthusiasm and my caution both have qualities from the battlefield. Reloading.
Show me a
Our spike carrier's killed.
Spike down B. I have the spike. Last player standing.
Even with numbers, anything can still happen. Remember that. Reloading.
Keep up.
Reloading. Reloading.
making focusing. Breaking them. Breaking them.
Reloading.
Here. No charges left.
No sweat. Last player standing.
If they mess with one of us, they mess with all of us.
Kia, I have your back.
Show me a target. Making cover.
You, little homie! Thresh, hit him!
The hunt begins!
For you, plant the spike.
Spike sticking!
It's you and me.
Removed.
Last player standing. Last round before the switch.
Time to spend this cash.
Staunch the bleeding. Fight back!
Focusing.
There.
Stopping fire.
Enemy spotted A.
Destabilizing. Omen drop. My ult.
Last player standing. Spike down A. Switching sides. Match point.
Once more into battle. I'm not tired. Are you?
Yes.
Careful here.
We can come back from this.
Careful here. Show me a chart. Destabilizing.
Sit down. Somebody's there.
Spike down B. Last
Yo,
player
suck my
standing.
balls.
One enemy remaining. Attackers win.
You're gay as fuck.
Right? There's two different approaches to that. One's not necessarily like way better than the other, especially if like you don't know what you can do at the gym at the moment or something, or you don't know what like your goal is at the gym. So when you kind of run around and just shoot at things, you're building up that movement without necessarily putting yourself into a spot that's like, I have to practice my
Match
movements
found.
with these specific drills. It gives you more freeform understanding of how to peak things and how to like, you know, swing angles that you might not normally be able to, you know, practice in a consistent way.
Enough training.
And what you're
It's
saying
time.
Intentionally difficult because, first of all, you don't really know what's right or wrong. And okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, and you also don't really know what's like basically unless you have like someone who's literally just like looking at you, you know, looking down your like breathing down your neck, telling you exactly what to do. I mean, obviously none of us really fully know the exact most efficient way to improve your aim or mechanics and stuff like that. We can get pretty close. We can give you good ideas.
Book a flight, unlock a hotel deal, breathe deep.
But that still is going to have its own flaws, right? There's going to be drawbacks to it, which is, you know, sometimes you need to be able to think for yourself. Sometimes you need to like, you know, practice like certain aspects of your movement that isn't very normalized or like things like that. You have to be able to kind of like move out of the system in order to understand why the system works. So for you, I think the side that gets you the most experience is to just run it down in a deathmatch and just run around and swing things and like just constantly be moving. It's similar to like the kind of training range thing that I was talking about. It's like your goal is to be able to move around fast and kind of just like shoot at one thing out of it.
Match found.
Your goal is to be fluid with your movement and be able to just react to any situation happening with at least proper movement. The other step is you want to be intentional with using
Enough training.
which is I really peak these things because I think this is where I should be peaking. Or I'm peaking this thing because I think an enemy is coming like soon and I want to like beat him to that angle, right? And then your practice doing things like very quickly and just kind of like reactively will become relevant in achieving that goal.
Would you say the same thing about playing ranked as well? Like doing more, I guess, sort of a, I don't know, like a reckless play and seeing what sticks and trying to see in hindsight, or I guess trying to build the, I guess getting conditioned into making the right moves because I don't know what really sticks or the right way to, to lift the weights, or if I don't know why I'm moving, should I just, keep moving anyways and see what sticks?
Yeah, I actually think this is a very interesting and good segue into the thing I want to leave you with today. In my view, running it down in ranked and just like taking fights and just seeing what sticks and trying things out is the best way to improve. The truth is, at the end of the day, your goal as a player is to improve yourself.
Right.
You want to give yourself the best opportunity to learn more. And that means limit testing yourself and trying things out and seeing how far you can push your abilities. Will that lead to a win? Sometimes
Time breach.
no.
Nothing too
However,
crazy this time, yeah?
I also think
I prefer writing a
a
simple
very
mission
important
report.
analogy, I guess, that I tend to like share as well, which is, we talked about a little bit about basketball, we talked a little bit about like boxing in some sense, or going to the gym and stuff like that. In real life, if I am a 20-year-old guy who's okay at basketball, and I go up against a 12-year-old kid who's really good at basketball, who's gonna win?
Placing sentry.
Obviously, because of the sheer difference in physique and height.
Exactly. Right, exactly. Like, I tower over this kid, I'm just gonna dunk on him, right? He can't do anything against me because a lot of his options are gone.
Careful here.
Simply because he's
Focusing.
biologically gay.
Target spotted mid. Enemy
Spike down A.
Like, as you can see in chess, right? That's why we have like really young chess grandmasters and stuff. You're not biologically gay, which means if you can train your aim and your movement to a high enough level, and the foundation, like your physique to a high enough level, you're essentially a
One
12-year-old
enemy
or
remaining.
12-year-olds.
Enemy
And
spotted
what's
A.
the best way to beat a 12-year-old as a 20-year-old basketball player? How do you
Reloading.
like? Do you have to even outplay them?
Turret out.
Dead.
They're all
Dead? I have more tests to
Why
run.
not just
Oh, sorry.
right? Why do I have to go through the mental hoops?
That's
of
what
playing
training
smart,
gets you.
Playing standard, playing, in some sense, bronze smart, right? When I don't actually need to. I can just run up to them and dunk it on them. They can't do a single thing to me.
turret
I can
out.
just shoot wherever I want because they can't stop me. I can.
I'll get that spooky ghost boy.
Careful here. Careful here.
Concussing!
Target spotted mid.
Show me a target.
Spike down B.
Breaking that.
Last player standing.
When we go out there, someone dies. Carry that weight.
Placing sentry.
Eyes open. Focusing.
Face your fear!
Still inside.
Flash out!
Spike planted.
Bomb grenade out.
Last player standing. Team Ace. Last round in the half.
Buy the best gear before it's too late. Turret out. Placing swarm grenade. Alarm bot out.
Focusing.
Target down. Enemies spotted A. Hologram.
I know exactly where you are.
Reloading. Flash out!
Team, 30 seconds left. Last player standing.
Recalling my bot.
Spike planted. Ace. Switching sides.
I'm gonna run my fist through that omen's face. Can you even punch a ghost? Who cares? I'm doing it.
Embarrass them.
Raise there. Reloading.
Target spotted mid. Reloading.
Last player standing. Match point.
Make them regret their choice of profession. We must adapt.
Trevor!
Enemy spotted.
Spike down A.
Reloading. Reloading. Placing swarm
Spotted A. Last player standing. Defenders win. Match found.
I've got all the time in the world.
Do not let them plant that spike. Radionite explosions are complicated.
Careful here. Drop in a smoke. Pew pew. Refreshing. No. No peeking.
Spike planted.
Shadows traveling.
Portal closed.
Last player standing.
Drop in a smoke. I reckon I'll take a kip after this. I've earned it.
Need a drop.
heroics. Follow protocol.
Cutting through.
No peeking!
Reloading. Spike down, C. One enemy remaining.
Stealing sight.
Barrier deployed.
Enemy spotted B.
No peeking!
Cover going down.
Last player standing.
Ultimate's ready.
That's it. Keep going.
They kept it interesting.
Many enemies, eh? My own.
Spike down, A.
Cutting their vision. Here, catch! Drop in a smoke. You're done.
Nine bullets.
One enemy remaining. Last player standing.
my way! No peeking!
Spike planted.
Drop in a smoke.
Not ready yet. Not ready yet.
Clutch.
Drop in a smoke.
Last round before the switch.
Buy the best gear before it's too late.
I will be their nightmare. They will come.
Face your fear!
Many enemies, eh? Decoy.
Enemy spotted B.
I'll handle this. Here. Enemy spot here.
My ult. Here, catch!
One enemy remaining.
Drop in a smoke.
Switching sides.
The enemy only looks composed. Their hearts tell a different story.
Here.
Gun here. Claw through them.
No peeking!
Reloading.
Lights out.
Careful here.
Find me.
Spike planted!
Reloading.
Headshot! No peeking!
One enemy remaining.
Here.
They're done. Don't be spending too many brain cells figuring them out. Overthinking is just as bad as underthinking. Drop in a smoke.
Reloading.
Can't use that.
Spike down A.
I have the spike. Still in sight. There.
Last player standing.
My ult ready.
One enemy remaining. Clutch.
No peeking.
As much as this world hurt me, it's mine, and I will kill to defend it.
Right here. Get on with it. Drop in a smoke. Refreshing. My ult. No charges.
Last player standing.
Back like
Spike down. Last player standing.
Blind.
Drop in a smoke.
Match point.
The symphony of death. Don't worry, you get used to it.
Right here. It begins. No peeking.
I'll handle this.
Get out of my way. Barrier deployed. No peeking. Have one of these.
Last player standing. Defenders win.